And welcome everyone. We are back here with F2. We are here this week in Vietnam. I am once again back, your host, RWE Pat the Rock, and I'm here with a new commentator today, WangKing.
Yeah, what's up, Pat? This is definitely going to be a tough race for a lot of people. It's not an easy track to do, especially in the F2 course.
Indeed it is. Now we are just waiting to get underway. We're waiting for the last few people, and we'll be ready up in about 3 minutes time. Oh, it's raining!
Oh, no!
It's raining! I don't know for the race, but at least qualifying.
That is extremely sad for a lot of drivers.
And remember, with F2, with tire compounds for this race are softs and mediums and only full wets, no inters.
Yeah, so the softs last for about 5 laps racing.
No, they actually they went around 7 at the most where they started to really give out.
Yeah, you can definitely work these tires as long as it depends on the weather.
Yes. Alright, so the first few drivers trying to ready up now.
Yeah, I think that I don't think that a lot of people practice in the rain. It's going to be very difficult for a lot of people in this qualifying.
Yes. And FRA Ghost not FRA Ghost, FRA Crispy, apologies, making his debut of the season. Let's go to Ghostly now, as we'll ride on board for this time.
Alright, I'm going to be riding on board with Ben Spittles.
Alright, let's get some data. We don't need telemetry, we don't have DRS this time. But as we see Ghostly,
I'm taking a very wide line, as much as track as you can.
We have a wet race today.
As RWE already retired to the session.
If we have a full wet race, I think we may still have a one stop for the feature. I think we still have a one stop for wets. Daffy is now retired.
Yes, down to turn 6 for Ben Spittles.
Yeah, Ben Spittles winning the lead. SRX Ferrari's in second.
Yeah, Ghostly
is just invalidated. But let's check on Ferrari, who's right now running in P3.
Silky is also doing quite well down in P4. I know that
Silky
he is a strong driver.
Crispy, a little surprised that he's running in P8 right now. One of the top drivers in last season's F2. Someone to watch out for as...
Yeah, this exit on the hairpin is a very tricky one, especially on the dry weather.
Yes. I certainly believe Crispy will have a chance to fight for the title if he pulls together some strong races. But it's still something to look out for, as Ferrari's still running in P3. Maybe Ferrari has some wet pace, but I don't know if it's a full wet race.
Yeah, I don't know either. But Ben Spittles is currently in P1, looking very strong. He hasn't made any at all mistakes. He's a very fast driver, but you know, sometimes his consistency can lack off. But nonetheless, he is a great driver.
We'll see as Ferrari's coming to the second to last corner. Will Ben Spittles' time be?
Yes.
What will everyone else get?
As turn 23, and Ben Spittles puts on a 201. Wow.
Oh, Ferrari barely behind Peralejo. 4 tenths. Ely was disqualified. So was Ghostly. And there we go. No glitches this time. But we'll review that top 3, which was very interesting. So the top 3, Ben Spittles gained those 4 points there with the 201.1. Peralejo in P2 with a 203.4. And then SLRX Ferrari barely behind him with only 4 tenths at 203.8. I was not expecting that qualifying there. That caught me off guard.
Yeah, Ferrari just showed some very good wet weather racing. And then we have Silky down in P5. Crispy not too far behind in P4.
Crispy definitely rebounded there.
Oh, yeah.
He was in 8th for a little while.
And then we have Upstage in P6, Noel in P7, and then further down the line, you know, we'll just have other drivers.
I did see Gas Girl in P10, who was demoted from F1 at the mid-season mark. I'm sure, I think... Oh, revving starting. Yeah, a lot of time's going. And there they go. The lights are officially gone. And here we go racing today for turn 1. Where we think we might have a big incident. It looks like we already got some bumping coming into turn 1. Bensville's making away cleanly. And we made away. Alright. So Bensville's trying to hold off everyone here. There's a bit of bumping going on. And there's a spin!
Oh,
we have a spin. That's SLRX Ferrari. Who's going to fall all the way to the back. And that's also CTR Flurry. Also spun. So there we go. 2 early spins.
It's very hard
trying
to turn around these cars.
Yes, it is. That's how we talked about the Monco-esque gaps with the track. Very hard to do as people are jockeying for every position they can get early on because they know it may get chaotic later. As we have battled for P4, Silky and NW Noel going side by side. Silky trying to give it a little squeeze to get the position, and he does. He's in P4. And there's a big hit. Crispy right to Parallelo. As Silky, not Silky, Crispy not giving any room. CTR Parallelo was able to get past Silky. And we see VSC. VSC's been deployed.
Oh, that's gonna be good for Ghost WS6. He does have
Ghostly's falling back.
Oh dear.
Ghostly falls back to all the way to P6. He just have his teammate.
I can't tell.
Oh, he spins! As he's falling back past his teammate now. Some bad luck on those soft tires.
He does have some front wing damage. He probably will pit, as well as Ghost WS6. And then looking at Ferrari, I can't tell if he has wing damage, but he might pit.
Let's see here. We'll go to Ferrari. I don't see anything. Let's get another camera angle. He does not. He was lucky. But if we look at Flurry, was not lucky enough. As we have CTR Parallelo coming into the pits and FRA Ely coming into the pits. Ferrari gets a drive-through penalty for speeding under VSC.
Oh dear.
So does Ghost WSX. So some drive-through penalties getting out. Silky getting past Noel to get onto the podium, and then Noel passing him. Are we going to have a little side-by-side battle? No. Noel's going to win out right now. Let's see if Silky can try to fight back.
Oh dear, Oh! The two ghosts seem to have a little bit of confusion as to who's going to take the lead.
Oh.
And Ghost WS6 did spin out a little bit.
Dude, yes, we have Daffy right behind Gas Girl. Daffy not going to send it on this corner, but can we see him move nearly bumping Gas Girl there? With 12's right behind. This is a battle for P6. Crispy just set the fastest lap of 150.1.
Yeah, the dirty air through turn 2 and turn 3 definitely make these F2 cars struggle.
Yes. Daffy not going to center on Gas Girl. Still a little too far back in order to do that. But maybe he'll be able to get a move done here on the straight. He's right there with Gas Girl. Maybe a bit of contact. Might have been contact there, but not really hurting Gas Girl, more hindering CTR Daffy. And 12's starting to close up a lot.
Yeah, he's going to open that DRS up all the way down to turn 11.
Gaskell is going to try to defend that inside. No, the outside, actually.
Oh, and Gaskell just gets the position.
No, that's Daffy.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about. A lot of people are going to make moves around turn 10 when they open DRS down into turn 11.
Oh, FRA Ronhar has just joined.
Oh, interesting. He might sit and watch the race. He was the championship last season.
Yes. He did win the championship last season. Let's now go on board with 12, who's trying to see if he can get P7 from Gas Girl here.
He is very
right
close
now.
behind.
12 is right now sitting for P1 at the start of the sprint race. And meanwhile, we also have RWE Aiden behind, who started last. He's now up to 9th.
It seems like about now that the mediums are getting to be faster than the softs. Silky is pulling away from upstage slowly.
Oh, Gaskell just went really deep. And 12's going to get by with no problem. Now we're going to go to Aiden. trying to see if he can get past Gasparol now. Battle for P8.
Yeah,
Chris
DRS
just got
is
past
open
WNS goes.
for both Gasparol and Aiden, which is only making Aiden's job to overtake him harder.
Yeah. Oh, Gasparol just sent it there on 12s as he cuts the corner entirely.
That was quite a move.
A 5-second time penalty has been handed out. As he's just bumping the wall. There goes Wing. And it hit 12s. Oh, and 12s, who's gone the same amount of laps, is not going to pit this time for those mediums. I think that would have been more of a double stack if 12s would have gone in there, being Ben Spittle's teammate.
Yeah, I think Silky might have gotten a faster pit stop, as Illy sets a fastest lap of 149.9 on the mediums.
Bet he does.
Ben Spittle's just got a free pit stop.
Did he?
Yeah, he's still up there. And Silky also followed him into the pits, so Silky and Ben Spittle's
Ely and
looking very
Daffy
good
going
spots.
at it. Going right with each other
Ooh,
for P7
and
right
Crispy
now.
is very close to 12.
Crispy and 12s. Will Crispy will get DRS. This is the
Now
final spot on the podium. Will
Ooh,
Crispy will get by?
wide
He's gonna
open,
send
gonna
it.
Triangle on. Oh, just easy.
Yeah, with these there as he moves into P3. We'll check on Ely and Daffy who are going side by side through the hairpin. Daffy with the inside, maybe a little bit of squeeze to Ely as Daffy now gets to P7.
Yeah, a lot of drivers do get squeezed on this track. It is very hard to leave room, especially on the exits mostly.
Yes. But upstage right behind Flurry for P5 now. As 12s and Flurry go into the pit lane, upstage is going to stay out with those brand new mediums. Which upstage should be able to go to the end. Maybe same with Ben Spittles. I think those tires will be dead by then, but he may be able to do it.
I don't know if upstage can go all the way to the end on those mediums. These mediums are predicted only to last about 11, 12, 13 laps.
They're upstage is on 2 lap old mediums. On lap 11. 16.
Yeah.
I think they can make it another 6 laps. That'd be lap 8. Because Ely right now is on lap 8 lap old medium, so I think it could be done. Silky may have made a mistake there. There's yellow flags all around him. Let's see if he has any wing damage. Running in P2 at the moment. I don't believe he does.
As the two high techs are right next to each other in P9 and P10, hopefully they have good communications together to see who is faster of a driver.
Yes, but Ely right behind NW. No, that's not NW Noel. That's no NW Noel behind. But that is Daffy in front of Ely for a battle for P5. Then we'll check on the high techs as they go down the straight. Let's see if they could be a move done here. Too far back.
Hopefully it is
really under braking, nearly contact there with Daffy. But let's check on those high techs. As Grub maybe thinking to pass Flurry.
does open his DRS. Is he going to be close enough to make a move? He was about half a second
I think he
behind.
will.
Going on the inside now.
No, he's going to back out of it. Oh, he may be able to get it done here, side by side.
Oh,
and they hit. They take out each other. Oh, and that's a reset the track. That may be a penalty later on. Aiden moves back into the points now. We'll be able to pass Flurry to get into P9.
Yeah, it looked like Flurry did lose a lot of traction on the outside there. You don't get much traction on the exit.
Oh, Aiden right behind Flurry on those soft tires.
Yeah, it looks like Flurry does have wing damage, so, but he's still defending
Flurry
his
may be coming
position.
in. Yeah, defending a lot there.
Is he going to rush into the pits?
As Flurry's going
he's
in.
a little bit late.
But will Mexican go in the pits? No, he will not. He's going to stay out. I think
Yeah, I
has
think
more
it was
wing damage.
because of the double stack. He does have a little bit of wing
stack.
damage on the right side.
Right. But Aiden right now is in P8. He's right now starting on pole for the sprint race. He may be able to hold it here. Oh no, Ely just got by. Ely just got by, who just exited the pit lane, so we'll see what happens. Some yellow flags in Sector 2. I don't see anything of note there. Yellow flags again, nothing really. Well, let's check on Mexican Grub, who will definitely want to get past RWE Aiden here soon. Especially
Yeah, he does
with
have
new
some wing
pit stop.
damage. I hope he might pit, he might not. As we see that Ben Spittles was doing okay with wing damage with about the same amount.
Let's see here. As Mexican Grub is only 7/10 behind, will we be able to get a move done? I don't know, but this is still a very long straight. Anything could happen. Very close. Heavy braking. Oh, coming together with Aiden there. Ben Spill says a fast lap of 49.8. Mexico nearly lost it there.
Ooh, as Pablo is closing in on Gas Girl, this is going to be interesting for P15.
Yes. We are still on board currently. Mexican Grub trying to close in on RWE Aiden. Right now the gap is 0.8 of a second. Back to 0.9 is now going to be over a second.
Now is Mexican going to go
in
in the
this
pits?
time?
And he is not.
No.
So it does seem
I guess
like
he's
you
gonna
can still
fight it.
drive with a little bit of wing damage. Just okay.
I guess you can.
But I guarantee you that...
Apparently, ART Pablo made a mistake because now the gap to Gas Girl is 2.4 seconds.
Oh dear. And I guarantee that
a
Aiden
problem.
Oh,
That is Ghost there
there's that car.
spun. Maybe a little bit, but not enough. As Daffy right behind upstage, about for P4. He has DRS. He's sending it on the inside.
As Ely
And he's going to get by.
very close to up to 12, Ely is. He's going to open DRS here in a little bit. Probably going to get by all the way down to turn 11.
Yes, we'll go on board with Ely. A little late on DRS there, but I don't think it's going to be a problem. I think he's going to get by.
Ooh,
a little
he's
bit
going
of
to go
lag.
on the inside now. Just easy overtaking on this long straight to down to turn 11.
Yes.
Especially with these F2 cars, you know, you don't get any energy or fuel mode. It's just pure racing.
Upstage behind Daffy, trying to fight for P4. Ghostly got past CTR Kaos. We'll keep an eye on that for a second. Paralejo's going to try to go back at Ghostly. But looks like we're not going to get a move done. Let's see here with Paralejo getting DRS. Will he pass Ghostly? He's going to try his best. He's going to send it there on the inside. Ely gets fast 11 48.3.
Ooh, and he...
Will Paralejo get by? Paralejo will.
But will Ghostly make a move down? It's going to be very risky if he tries to make a move.
It will be very risky indeed as he's starting to close up a little bit.
Ooh, that dirty air through all these S-turns are going to be very, very tricky.
Yes. And Ghostly may start to fall back, but he's closing up big time on Paralejo.
Ooh. Oh, but that dirty air is just not treating him very well.
It is not. Well, he may have an advantage here. No, he's going to fall back once again.
Ooh, but he is going to get DRS now.
He will. Let's see what we get.
Yeah, let's see what we can...
Oh!
Oh,
he did
and
hit the wall.
there's a little bit of wing damage.
He did knock off that part of his left wing there.
He did fall back a little bit as well.
2 laps to go, I don't think he's going to worry about coming to the pits. As Ghost is 53 seconds behind WNS Ghost.
Yeah, WNS Ghost picking up the back of the grid.
Not a very good day for him at all, but Ghostly going to try to send it there, and he does. Gas goes another 3 second. Oh,
very late on
a
the
little
brakes.
bit.
Oh my.
Contact, and they hit again.
Looks like he almost brake checked him. I couldn't tell, but I don't think he got any more wing damage.
No. We may get some instant reports over this. Well, let's see if Ghostly will make a move here. He is closing up. He will get DRS.
Yeah, he is 3/10
well
behind.
within a second. Now 2/10. I think he will get moved up pretty easily here.
Going
Around
on
the outside
now.
with no problem whatsoever. But will he hit his breaking point?
Oh.
He will, and Perleo nearly missing his and hitting him. And he gets spun! Perleo just spun him. Ghostly can't be too happy about that, as Gas Girl may have a chance to catch up to Ghostly.
Ghostly is having a frustrating race. I think all the Ghosts are having a very frustrating race.
Yes. We'll head back towards the front. We'll check on where Ben Spittles is. Ben Spittles is coming through the S's, so we're going to ride on board with our race leader, who is now leading by 8.5 seconds.
Upstage is closing in with a second of Daffy coming to one of the final sectors. Now he's only a half a second. Upstage is catching a lot of time on Daffy right now.
Ben Spittles with no problems today, led for all but in the pit lane when Siggy passed him, but he wins today the feature race in Vietnam.
I bet Ben Spittles is very happy about that.
Yes. So he gets a 5-second time penalty for unserved penalty. Will Crispy pass him? No. So there's our podium.
Dear, and there's...
Wang, if you can invite the top 3 real quick.
Oh yes, I could do that. As Upstage is going to come very close to Daffy, but it's not just going to be enough for P4.
Not enough. Daffy will be P4. Upstage will be P5.
All right, our top 3 are Ben Spittles, Silky, and Crispy. All 3 of them are very, very good drivers.
Yes. Game sounds too low according to Gojira. Let me touch that real quick. As Ely just DNF'd. FRA Ely just DNF'd there. He has crashed out before the line. I guess celebrating, but that gives Aiden the last spot in the reverse grid. You sent out invites?
Yes, I'm sending out invites right now.
Alright, make sure to include your eye real quick. And we're going to start with you, Ben Spittles. You led pretty much the whole race besides when Silky was able to pass you in the pit lane, but you passed him right back. Looked like you had no problems at all today.
No, the only little scare I had was I picked up front wing damage on lap 3, but and then when I came to the pits I didn't bother changing it, so I ran the whole race with wing damage. So yeah, it was quite difficult. It might not have looked it from the stream, but it was just quite difficult, you know, trying not to crash with the wing damage. But yeah, overall good race and great to start off with a P1.
Yep, we did see that wing damage, but it looked like you had no problems from our end.
Yeah, it looked like you were still gaining time, too, against Silky.
Yeah, I had pretty good pace even with the wing damage. Silky did put up a good attempt trying to catch me.
As we'll move to Silky, a.k.a. the Gypsy Lady, as some of us call him. Silky, not a bad day today.
No, not a bad day at all. Definitely had some pace against Ben. He definitely a quick son of a B, so good outing, P2.
Yeah, very good day indeed. And FRA Crispy, his debut of the season, coming home on the podium.
Hello, yes, it was a good race. I got taken out on the straight on lap 1, and then the VSC came out, so I did a lap with the red front wing, so I wouldn't have to pit under the VSC, and it was just a brilliant strategy. It all went to plan, except for being crashed out. It could have been better.
Yeah, but still a very good race, and we'll see what you can do in the sprint race, so good luck.
Thank you very much.
Oh, they're starting to rev. See when they go. They went Aiden has sat on the grid for 1 minute and 6 seconds. As we go through turn 1, will
12
we have
gets
any
a very good
incidents?
start.
Oh,
Running a little bit
everyone's
wide.
bumping here. Lots of bumping as cars are going all over the place. And right now, 12 is right now having the lead. See if anyone was to spin. May be some big contact there.
A-okay right now. Everybody is
Looks
very,
like
very
it.
close together. This is going to be very hard going through here.
Upstage passing Aiden moving into P4. Gasco
Aiden
already
is-
got a 5-second time penalty.
Here, Aiden is losing a lot of positions very quickly as Ben Spittles is trying to fight Aiden right now.
Benzos got by pretty easily. We'll watch to see
Yeah,
what
Ben
happens
Spittles-
here with
Ooh.
Aiden very close.
He's going to have that inside line, but he's going to
Oh,
have the
Ghost
outside
W6
line.
is now in P18 by 25 seconds. Oh, are we going 3 wide?
Ooh.
We're not going 3 wide, but Ben
Not
Spill's
quite,
going to
but-
get by. 12's a spun!
Oh dear, and that's not good for him. He was in P1. As
12's
Aiden
is now
is going
on
to
the
get
podium.
by.
Aiden's back in P4.
Yeah, I think Ben Spittles had a little bit of
Oh, big contact! Aiden spun 12's! What is going on?
Here, I don't think that was Aiden's fault. 12 or Ben 12 just kind of closed the gap, trying to get back on the racing line.
Yep.
That is not good for
12's
him.
and ART Pablo going after P16 now. But big moments, Gas Girl and Mexican Grub are bumping a lot.
Ooh, and
And
Ben Spittles
Gas-
is going to make an amazing move
Mexican
on
Grub
Aiden.
just spun Paralejo. Mexican Grub has just some CTR Paralejo. Silky sets fast up as
156.
Mexican Grub has just spun and reset the track. And in
Not
the
a
pits we
very good
have
day for
Ghostly
iTech.
and Ely. Mexican Grub
As
has just
Mexican
retired
Grub has
on
retired from
track.
this
He has
session.
retired on track. We may get some penalties for
As
that.
Ghostly is in the pits getting a new front wing setting. Looks to
Mexican
be...
Grub has now left the session.
Oh dear, he must be very mad. As Ghostly is going to put on the soft tires with a new front wing.
That I don't think that's gonna make it.
I don't think it will either.
Aiden right behind FRA Crispy battling for P4 at the moment. Those yellow flags are for Mexican Grub, who has pulled off the track after retiring.
As Flory is very close, or as Gastro is very close to Flory.
But Ferrari's really close behind Upstage, battling for P6. See what Ferrari
Ooh, he's going to be going on
can
the...
do.
Oh. Can't just find the pure speed without that DRS. Very tough. As
Oh,
he's
Ferrari
going to be
gonna
on the
send it here on
outside,
the
very late
outside.
braking.
But okay, not making a move done. But now
Ooh, as Aiden
Aiden has
runs
a
a
penalty
little bit
as
wide.
Upstage's looking to capitalize now. Only a 10th behind Aiden. Will he send it here?
Ooh.
He may, but he will back out at the last possible second.
Ooh, but Ferrari's going to get that. Oh, he was peeking. Ferrari was peeking his head a little.
Oh, Paraleo's just retired. I think he did crash. Paraleo did not crash.
He has DNF.
That's another retirement on track.
Ooh, as Upstage on the outside, now on the inside.
And we'll get it, but
Ooh, he's gonna
Ferrari
be-
now on the
there's
inside
gonna
of
be a
Aiden.
switchback, almost went 3 wide there.
Aiden
Aiden's
takes
still
the
gonna
position
hold
back
on.
from Upstage.
Ooh, but Upstage
As
is gonna be
Aiden
on
hits the
inside
wall.
now.
Upstage on the inside gets ahead for the moment. What about now? Upstage looking to hold and will. Now Ferrari battling with Aiden a little bit. As Aiden's still trying to get that position back from Upstage.
This is the kind of tricky racing that we like to see, and this is also a psychological game because these medium tires only last a maximum of 11 laps.
Yep.
And if people are going to be fighting like this at the beginning of the race, I can only imagine what their tires are going to be looking like at the end.
Oh, Crispy with a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings there. As we got a big train of cars all battling for P5. It's Upstage, Aiden, Ferrari, and Daffy. Ferrari literally bump drafting Aiden there. Trying to get him to go. As Ely in the pit lane there. About some soft tires.
Ooh, as Crispy passes
Aiden's
Noel.
may get able to get past Upstage, and he will on the outside. Hit the braking zone as
Oh,
Upstage
he's going to
cutting the
just
corner, gets a
absolutely cut the
3-second
corner.
time penalty as we're going 3 wide. We are 3 wide and now not. But we were 3 wide there for a second as Upstage and Ferrari both get past Aiden. Upstage now backing out. Looks like he had a illegal overtake there on Aiden. Ferrari now going was going side by side with Aiden through the S, which is not a good idea to begin with. Upstage got wing damage. Ferrari just hit Aiden. What is going on over here? The battle for P5 continues as Ferrari maybe thinking of a move here, as he will for the moment. And will he hold the inside?
The Ferrari has been
The switchback for Aiden is not going to be enough. Ben Spilson says a 49.8 as Ferrari is now in P5. Upstage now thinking of a move on Aiden for P6.
He does have a
gonna
little bit
send
of wing
it there on the
damage, though.
inside. They're gonna hit. Upstage nearly lost it. Upstage is gonna lose out big time as Daffy now is gonna move into P6. For the moment, still fighting and side by side through here, as Daffy will get the move done for now. As Aiden just spun Daffy. Aiden has spun Daffy, falling down to P7 now.
Aiden was pushing Daffy a little bit.
Yep.
I think there might be an incident report about that.
I do feel like there will be. As Daffy is now in P12. And remember, top 8 get points, so right now Fleury is the last driver in the points for the moment.
As we go now, there's a battle for P1 as Ben Spittles has closed the gap of about 3 seconds to the Gypsy Lady,
Silky.
aka Silky. Is very close behind.
It's only 5/10 now down to 4. What will we get here?
Yes, Ben Spittles has been showing astronomical pace on those mediums.
Yes.
Hopefully he doesn't crash out like he did last time.
Is that commentator's curse right there?
Oh, I'm just talking about what happened in Australia.
Yep. Ely with a 3-second time penalty. Gap is down to 3 seconds there for Ben Spills to Silky. Up to 4. He will definitely have DRS well within a second.
Yeah, Silky's
What
going to
can he
open
get?
DRS. Is he going to go on a move down the inside? Or is he
Spittles
gonna
with the
be too
fastest
far
lap with
behind?
49.7.
I think Ben
Fighting
Spittles is
now.
going to wait till he gets DRS once more. I think that he knows it's only worth it down that long straight into turn 11.
And it's a
That's
full
not good
safety
for
car.
him.
A
Is it now?
full safety car.
Where did he retire?
I do not know. He appears in the hairpin.
Ah, yes. I don't know why that would be a full safety car. Ben Spittles will come up soon here, so we're going to
We're
be able
right
to
on
look
board
at
with
it.
him to see what happened there as he's gone.
Yeah.
So we don't know. Ray has a
With
penalty
Noel,
for severe
all
collision.
That always happens. All right, as we're coming around the final corner
Fleury
to
gets
get
the
back up
penalty
on
for ignoring
racing
yellow
speed.
flags. As we are go for the final 2 laps.
It's
Crispy
definitely
with his penalty may be able to benefit because the cars behind all have penalties as well. Top 3 trying to pull away as much as they can from the rest of the field. As Fleury is now in the points in P8.
yeah. It looks like the top 8 are separated from the rest of the pack as Swells does pass Gastro's Ghost, but I don't know if Twelves has
Gastro has
4
left the
seconds.
session once again.
Yeah, I think it might be
Can you invite
his
Gastro real
connection.
quick?
I don't believe I have Gastro as a friend.
Why not?
I can just
Oh,
look at race
Perlejo's
director.
just left.
Yeah, I don't have Gastro as a friend.
Perlejo is out of the race, so we don't need to invite him. But Crispy right behind Silky. He won't have DRS for the rest of the race.
Yes,
But
but
will
he does
Crispy will make a
still
move.
have that penalty and that front wing damage. So Crispy's gonna have to really go fast on lap 11
Yes.
in order to get that second place. But it looks like we will still have about the same podium unless something does happen.
We're going to watch here for the last spot of points. 12s did actually get past Fleury. So 12s has rebounded big time. They're trying to get points.
Oh, I think Flory might have actually made a mistake.
Maybe.
Oh, Flory has wing
Oh.
damage.
Fleury is missing his right wing.
Yeah, so that was a mistake from him.
Oh, Noel's right now on the points. Ben Spills has fallen back as there's continuing to be
Oh,
contact.
he does have wing damage. I didn't catch that.
So
He
here we
might
go, the
have gone
final
on the
lap.
wall.
Silky in the lead. Ferrari now in P4. Tries to get his name onto the podium.
Wow, the Gypsy
With
Lady
Christie's
trying
3
to...
second.
Is this going to... If Silky holds on, is this going to be his first race win?
I think it will be.
He must
But
be very
Ferrari,
happy.
we're going right on board with him. He's barely behind Ben Spittles.
Yes, I'm going
He
to...
does have a time penalty. Let's check real quick.
As Crispy is going to
I
try
don't
and
think
make
it's
a
gonna
move
happen.
on Silky, but you also have to keep in mind that Crispy does still have a 3-second time penalty and broken
Where's the
ring.
3 second? Let's look at the gap to the leader now. If Crispy does fall back 3 seconds, he will be... Where will he end up? He'll actually still be on the podium by a good bit. So I'm keep an eye on it as he's right there with Silky.
Yeah,
Will
Crispy
Crispy
is
be able to
definitely...
finish first on track, even though he will fall back? Let's see.
As the gap now from Ben Spittles to Crispy is beyond 3 seconds, so Crispy will hold on.
No, it is not.
Oh, it's going to be very close to the end.
It is now.
I think
close.
it's
Let's
because
see if-
Crispy was under braking and Ben Spittles was still going.
I kind of missed what happened there, but Spittles trying to see if he could close anything down to Crispy to try to get that second place back.
Yeah,
Silky
Ferrari
looking
might,
to try to run away a little bit.
Ferrari might finish ahead of Ben Spittles on track, but Ferrari does have a
No, he
penalty
has that
as well.
5 second. As here we go, coming to the final quarter now. He has fought hard throughout this weekend. Silky, the Gypsy Lady, wins the sprint race here as DRS is now enabled.
As Ben Spittles comes around to collect P3, we're going to have Daffy in
finished
P4.
P4.
What happened to Ferrari? How many seconds of penalties
Well, the 5
did he have?
seconds.
Oh. Okay, so Daffy's
So
gonna
let's invite our top 3 of Silky, Crispy, and Spittles, winning if you'll do the honors.
Yes. Silky, I guarantee you, Silky is ecstatic right now.
Yes.
The Gypsy Lady. You're doing
I'll have to say it to him now since he did win.
And then Crispy.
And Spittles.
Yeah.
Woo! Woo!
All right. Well, I have to say this. I told you I would. Yellow Gypsy Lady.
Yellow!
Well, Silky, that was an amazing race. You got second in the feature, and then you go on to win here in the sprint. Talk me through it real quick.
Oh man, I don't even know where to start. Ben, that kid is quick. Unfortunately, he had a spin going into that corner and gave me the opportunity, and then I had Crispy nipping at my heels, so definitely I was sweating a little bit there, but hey, P1, let's go!
Yep. Great race from you. Let's move down to P2 where we have FRA Crispy with a very tough race. Had that 3 second, but was still able to hold on to P2 at the end. Talk me through it.
Yeah, 3 seconds and yellow wings since turn 1 because someone dove at my inside and I got sandwiched. But, it's all good. I'll take second and third.
Yeah, not a bad weekend at all. And Spittles on the podium again with a win and P3. Still not a bad day. We struggled a bit on that second last lap as we saw, but we were still able to hang on. Talk me through it.
Yeah, just a bit disappointed with the spin. I was, hoping for the double win, but it wasn't meant to be. And yeah, I'm still happy with the podium. Good haul of points, fastest lap again. Yeah, 43 points this weekend. I'm happy. So yeah, drove a good race.
Very good.
Drove a good race.
Yes, a very good amount of points there. And yeah, so that's going to do it here from Vietnam. As actually Silky's only 10 points behind Ben Spills on the weekend, so Silky put in some good points as well. As myself and Wang will be able to commentate with you once again for F1 here in about 45 minutes time.
Indeed.
We'll probably start in about 40. But we'll be here once again, and we'll probably have some reserves as well. But it'll be fun. We're in Belgium. But also, stick around for you F2 fans. We'll be back here next week. I think me and Wayne will be back in the cars, as we'll be in China.
Yes.
So farewell for now, but we'll be back in